welcome to another session of Storytime with me. I'm Miss Seema and you're watching Seema Storytime. Children, who loves blackberries? Me. I love blackberries. We all love blackberries. They are so yummy and delicious. Isn't it, children? Children, have you heard of a blackberry monster? Monster? There are no monsters in this world. They are just pretend characters, isn't it? So in today's story, which is Rufus and the Blackberry Monster, I think Rufus feels that there are monsters. There are blackberry monsters. Or is someone just trying to play a trick on him? Maybe. So why don't we find out? Yes, children, we are not going to wait further. And we are going to read the story, Rufus and the Blackberry Monster. So children, the name of the story is Rufus and the Blackberry Monster by Lisa Stubbs. Rufus and Archie, said Mrs. Fox, I'm going to bake a pie for Amber's birthday tea. I need you to pick up some blackberries. Off you go. Rufus loved blackberry pie, but he didn't like the blackberry bush at the bottom of the garden. It was big and dark and scary. Be brave, Rufus, said Mrs. Fox. Fill your bucket right up to the brim. As they walked down the garden path, Archie teased Rufus. The blackberry monster is hiding in the bush. The blackberry monster? Said Rufus. His teeth began to chatter. Who's the blackberry monster? He sounds very scary. He is, grinned Archie. He's purple and he has big ears and a big nose, long whiskers and a long tail. If he catches us, he'll eat us up in one gulp. Archie giggled as Rufus shivered all over. The blackberry bush loomed up ahead of them. You start here, said Archie in a bossy voice. I'll pick on the other side. He sniggered as he disappeared. He had taken the sunny side for himself. Rufus was left alone in the darkest part of the bush. I must be brave, thought Rufus. He picked the blackberries faster and faster. Ping, 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 they flew into his bucket. Rustle, crackle, rustle, snap, went a noise. Rufus turned around. There was nothing there. Rustle, crackle, rustle, crackle, snap. Rufus' ears pricked up with fright. Archie, is that you? He called. There was no answer. Rufus knew it was a blackberry monster. Maybe he should just run back home and forget about being brave. Rustle, crackle, rustle, snap. The monster was getting closer. Rufus saw a dark shadow with big ears, a big nose, long whiskers, and a long tail. Suddenly, Archie rushed out from behind the bush. He wasn't laughing anymore. It's the blackberry monster, he yelled. It's coming to eat us up. Archie was so scared he tried to hide behind Rufus. But Rufus remembered to be brave enough for both of them. The shadow was getting bigger and bigger, and closer and closer. Rufus took a deep breath and shouted, I'm not scared of you. Eek! Cried the blackberry monster. There in front of Rufus was a little tiny squeaky mouse. Rufus started to giggle. It's all right, Archie. You can look now. I have caught the blackberry monster. Monster? Squeaked the mouse. I'm not a monster. I thought you were monsters. I was so scared I dropped all my blackberries. I haven't anything for my supper now. Then you better come home with us to Amber's birthday tea. There'll be plenty to eat, said Rufus. He smiled at Archie. Archie did his best to smile back. Mrs. Fox made the most extra delicious blackberry pie for Amber's birthday tea. Rufus, Archie, Amber, and the tiny mouse ate it up in seconds. Then Rufus told everyone about the Blackberry Monster and how brave he had been. I know who the Blackberry Monster is, said Mrs. Fox as she looked at their faces. You are all Blackberry monsters. The end. Children, so did you realize that the real Blackberry Monster was a cute tiny little mouse? And he was scared of Rufus and Archie. And in the end, the funniest part is that all of them were looking like Blackberry monsters. Isn't it? So funny. So it was a nice and cute story, children. I loved it. I hoped you liked it too. Parents, if you're looking for content on children's learning and children's reading, please follow us on Instagram and Facebook. The links are given in the description. So this brings us to the end of another exciting story session with me, children. From our story room, it's a bye-bye. See you soon.